We are just connecting again.
Are we live?
I believe this is live. But
okay. All right. No worries. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we're going to disconnect here. And then I'm going to start meeting here. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Man. Hey, everyone. Can you speak to people and let them know what's going on here?
If there's anybody out there, we are reconnecting.
We are reconnecting because we got...
as they call it, a Zoom bomb.
We got a Zoom bomb. So we're reconnecting with a new link for everybody. And apologies for anybody who did not get a chance to get the new link. Let's see. Let's see. Can you keep talking, sweetie?
Yes. We're just, again, reconnecting.
Tell them what we're going to do. We're going to go live with some live channeling. Can you please talk to them of the Ascended Masters?
Yes, we are. We will do some live channeling very soon once we get everything connected here. Renee and I do all of our own tech. So sometimes it gets a little crazy.
Talk about what we're going to do in channeling. Explain it.
Well, what are we going to do? I will go into what is referred to as a trance, and we'll have energies coming through us. They come through Renee first, and then they will come into me. They will start speaking through me, and you will be able to ask some questions. I'm not sure if you can do it on YouTube here, though.
No, you can't.
But only at the Zoom level will they be able to, you'll be able to answer questions there, but you'll still be able to hear all the responses. We are also going to go live on Instagram and on Facebook as well. And we're just waiting a little bit here to set everything up and have everybody reconnect again with Zoom.
All right, we're almost there. We're just getting also set up to go live on Instagram at Blue Soul Earth as well. And we're going to be live on Blue Soul Earth on Facebook, which might be a little bit of a better connection than YouTube. But nevertheless, we're about to go live in about 2 to 3 minutes with some live channeling. Super excited about that on this day. On this day of renewal for America and for the world.
Yes.
So
I believe our guide said there would be a more gentle administration, a more gentle administration that would be put in place. And I believe that's it. I believe that's what will be happening here in the United States.
We have gotten hacked.
Yep. So, and it looks like everyone is starting to reconnect with Zoom again as well.
Reconnect here, which is great. Facebook is also set up to go live, but you can only ask questions within the Zoom meeting. So you're in the right place for an interactive experience.
She can type much faster than I can.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready? Yes, we are here.
Can everybody hear us? Can everybody hear us? Everybody see us? Thank you for your patience. We got hacked. That's the first time we've ever been hacked. But it happened.
Yes, it did.
On this day of renewal.
We have to raise the...
Yes, let's raise the volume, and we appreciate everybody's patience here. Let me see. Why is that not going up? There we go. Is that better on the volume?
Good.
Okay.
We got to be able to hear everybody as well. So let me move this back just a little bit.
Let's just move this back a little bit. We are literally going live everywhere. We're trying.
There we go.
Anthony and I do our own tech, which is like
And if anyone knows me, I am not good at tech. I'm probably the worst person there is on earth in tech.
Dr. Nat, we need you up here in Marin.
All right.
We need you. Okay, it looks like we're live on Facebook. I'm going to push this button, which means we'll be live on Instagram.
There we go.
Checking the connection. It's not Mercury on retrograde, but hello, Instagram.
Hello, Instagram. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, so great to see everybody. And so I think hopefully, so I have a feeling that some people didn't get the new link, but what happens is that a bot that crawls. This is the first time that I put the Zoom link on our Facebook page, on the live Facebook page. So that could have had something to do with it. But I was just curious if anybody has an idea there.
Whatever can happen will, right?
Yes, exactly.
So
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome November 7th today.
Relieved.
Yes.
I've been holding my breath for 4 years. It's so nice to be able to breathe again.
Yes.
Woo.
Yes. Boy, that's for sure.
That is for sure. I know. I sort of feel like we have our country back. So what a day. We're not supposed to speak about politics on these spiritually awakened calls where we do channeling, but screw that, because everybody knows what our beliefs are, and we're just happy that there's a blue wave coming.
Or at least a more gentle
Yes.
administration, as our guides would say.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So, all right.
Okay. Suzanne saying yes.
Yeah, no, I wrote that 4 minutes ago.
Okay, no worries.
It was quiet then. I can hear fine.
Okay, beautiful. Nice to meet you virtually.
Yeah, great to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah. It looks like we lost about 20 or so people with having to do the new link, so that's kind of unfortunate. But
If I could make a suggestion,
yes.
I heard about you through the meetup. And I wouldn't have even thought to look at Facebook, and I don't Instagram. So meetup did for your meetup, only
Yes.
your meetup, this one, they never sent a Zoom link. It was just page after page of first go here, then go to your website, then go to something. Then there was something I was supposed to register. I did. Eventbrite said, you're registered here, you're in. But they never sent me a link. And then today I spent 5 minutes going through everything again, all those emails. Where's the link? It was way too much unnecessary technology. I'd love it if you just would make that. I would never think of Facebook Live. Just if you could in the future, just have them from the get-go. Get rid of Eventbrite, my 2 cents. Just send a link or have it posted on the page. If you want to attend, here it is.
Well, usually, typically the reason that we do that is for spam. That's one thing. But in the meetup, there should only be one link in the top. It's one link to register, and that's it. And then once you register, you get the Zoom link. I
didn't get it. I didn't get it at all.
Okay. All right. I'll look into that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll look into that.
I registered off of Eventbrite, and I'm very happy that you did have it there. But what I have seen some I'm on Eventbrite quite often, and what I have noticed is sometimes there's a way that you can embed the link in the ticket. And so that can be a little easier, because I did have a little issue with that. So I had to go through my old mail and then kind of re-register again.
Huh.
And so I think maybe they're just, we're still, I feel like we're just getting out of Mercury being in retrograde. So I think things are still a little crazy.
Yeah,
so I just think,
true.
maybe we could just have it so sync just a little bit. But I really enjoyed having it on Eventbrite. Otherwise, I never would have found it.
Okay. All right. Good to know. Yeah, we get most of our people through Eventbrite, and through Meetup, it seems like the only time we really get people there is when we're not charging. even though our tickets for most of our things are only about $20, it seems like a lot of times through Meetup, people will only register if it's free. So, but either way, we're just happy that you're all here, and we are happy to be out of retrograde. And Cheris, it's good to see you too, and some faces we haven't seen in a while. Judy and Gravani and Natalie, and Suzanne, people are here all the time. So thank you for your support. And Janine also. So I guess we'll just get started. Today, this is quite a new energy day. We're feeling quite emotional in a positive way today. someone who's, I've lived all over the world, and, as an American who has traveled extensively through the Eastern Bloc and other parts of the world, we really did. I felt that this was on the verge of breath of wow, right? That humanity, at least in this country, is raising to a new level of consciousness.
Yes,
Yes.
most indeed. I can feel everything around me right now, so they're going to start coming through.
Yeah, so some of you might be new to channeling, and essentially, Anthony, do you want to explain a little bit about the process for 2 minutes, and then we'll go right in so you guys can ask some questions to our guides.
So just very quickly, I will be going into I refer to it more as a light type of trance more than anything at all, because I'm fully aware of what's going on around me. I become a part of the energy. The energy will first literally flow through Renee and then into me. And they use both, as they refer, divine feminine, divine masculine energies. Everything will come through, whatever we choose. But today, primarily, it will mostly just be our
Ascended Masters.
The Ascended Masters, and most likely Miriam of Magdala. She just always comes through all the time.
Very strong energy, loves to be at the center of it all. And she's one of our prime guides. So Miriam of Magdala, otherwise known as Mary Magdalene, the energy that once walked the earth plane over 2,000 years ago, who was a healer and just an amazing being, and an amazing ascended master who will come through to teach and heal through us.
She's definitely much more talkative than I am. I think she's more talkative than everybody, to be honest. But she's an incredible energy. She's fun. She can be serious at times. She can be very emotional at times. But she's an incredibly strong, just beautiful feminine energy. At least that's how she manifests herself through me. Although she really isn't just one energy. She's just thousands of energies.
So think of it as, at a soul level, that our soul isn't even one energy. Our soul is made up of a myriad of thousands of energies, almost like leaves on a tree. And so that's how she kind of explains it. Doesn't make sense in our linear understanding, but from a quantum perspective, it's sort of a collective energies, if you like, that make up our soul. And that's what comes through.
So when you want to ask questions, just put it into the text.
Yes.
Mute yourselves and put it into the text box, and Renee will read them. And I know that the guides will respond the best they possibly can.
Yeah, for sure.
They will become part of my auric field. They will literally energize all the DNA structures of what I'm made up of. They will also become part of your auric field and a part of your DNA in a sense. Your soul must allow this to happen, though.
Yeah.
If your soul doesn't allow it, it cannot happen. So
by that, he means if there's any, energy transmissions of healing or whatever at a soul level, if that's not something that you want, then it won't happen.
I always have some water next to me all the time. I always tell people, have some water next to you. We are made primarily of water. So when they're doing their transmissions and their work, you may feel a little bit lightheaded or a little thirsty.
Yeah.
So with that, I'm going to drink my blue water.
I know. We have blue candles going.
Here's to the blue water.
Blue tea mug, everything's blue today.
I'm going to take my glasses off because they're not necessary any longer. When I go into trance, you'll see a transformation a little bit. My everything's going to slow down, and they may refer to Renee as Gaia. They'll say that's her prime energy. And relax, have fun. I mean, especially, let's have some fun, right?
Yeah, let's have some
We've
fun
earned it
on this day.
Let's have some fun with this.
All right. So everyone just take a deep breath. We're going to get grounded a little bit now as Anthony connects to these higher dimensions.
So take a nice deep.
Feel yourself
cleansing
rooted into
breath.
Gaia. Gaia is a very, very happy energy today. She is so happy.
Anytime you connect with your guides to any other realms, always make sure that you become grounded into Gaia. That's what Gaia is here for. Remember that you are part of the earth realm as well. So always become grounded first. Set your intentions that the only energy that is allowed to come into your auric field is the energy of love. Love in the
light.
highest form. Love and light,
So
right?
see yourself, while you're seeing yourself, grounded deep, deep, deep into Gaia, almost as if your legs are connected and wrapped around the tree roots of a big redwood tree. See yourself also surrounded by a bright white light of energy, source energy surrounding you, connecting you, protecting you and bathing you in divine love, in divine connection, and to an innate knowing that we are all interconnected and one with all that is. So Anthony's connecting to the higher realms now, to the other dimensions. And our guides are literally plugging into his auric field now in order to come through and communicate. Hi, guys.
1 second, please.
So if you guys could all, if you don't mind, muting your microphones until we're asking a question. Oh, great. Nicola Gibbons got on. Isn't sure if Nicola, we haven't seen her in a while.
It is always an honor and privilege to be in your presence, Gaia. Thank you for receiving us. We are your ascended masters, as you call us. We want all of you to know these things as well, that we are also here for you. We are your ascended masters. We are your teachers. But as much as we are your teachers, you are also our teachers, because there's no separation between us and you. We are all the same. And we truly mean this. We are all the same. There is no difference between our light and your light. We all come from the same source of energy. We are only here to remind you of who you are. And that one remembrance is that you are of light energy. Now, however you wish to see that light energy, it's up to you. You can see that light energy in any way that you desire, through a religious way, through a quantum way, through a spiritual way. However it is, we only want you to get there. And we want you to know that you are connected directly to Goddess or God source energy, and that you are all in your own right goddesses and gods. We know that sounds a bit strange, but you are who you are. And that is, you are God. You are goddess. You are light energy first, human second, and everything else third. And with that, we will take some questions.
Okay. So, Charis, I think more personal questions, because we're literally live on Facebook and YouTube. Probably won't do personal questions in a live channeling. So if something is more general for questions, that would be probably a more appropriate fit for this forum, I think.
There will be others that will come through if you decide.
Okay.
And we don't mean you, we mean them.
You mean their guides?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So if we have time, we can circle back around to that. But let's focus, because we are live here publicly, on general questions. So Yahara wants to know: do the guides see Trump refusing to leave office, and see his Proud Boys creating violence between now and the end of Trump's presidency? Will there be civil war?
That's a big question, isn't it?
Yeah,
This is what we will tell you. We see only the most, or that which is most probable. And the probability is this: you will have what appears to be a transference of government that is free of violence. Your country does not wish to see violence. Therefore, there will be no violence. It is okay. As we said before, there will be a more gentler administration occurring now. What's most important is this: there have been precedents set in your government, and they are now taking place. What former presidents have done have set precedents for those that are now in office. And you understand what we mean. It is quite okay. Everything is going according to the consciousness. You see, always stay in a vibrational pattern of very high frequencies. And that's where you should always be. And when you do this, you affect the consciousness of everything, everyone, every being within this earth realm. But please think of the most positive aspects of who you are. And that's how you will manifest.
What we focus on is what we draw into our field.
That is correct.
It's always important to remember that. What we focus on is what we draw in. A peaceful transition, a loving transition, aha moments, and maybe...
Do not focus on the worst possible outcome. Focus upon the most loving outcome there is. And that is what you will receive. And if you don't receive it, see everything as being positive for one reason or another. Remember, we've told you this many times. There is no good and there is no bad. There only is. And what we mean is this: it is your perspective on what you decide to view as being good or bad. View it as being positive in all ways. Very good.
So what about for ways to heal the country, to move beyond the hate, especially for Trump supporters that are very angry right now?
You know this answer better than even us. Or you anyway. You do not put in the face of another that you are victorious. You become a humble warrior, a humble winner. Do you understand?
And Biden will show humility.
Always be humble in all things that you do. And in this way that you show your love and gratitude for all human beings.
I think in Biden's humility, he will show the stark difference in reaction between a president who is honorable and has the best intention for all of humanity.
This is the time to show who you really are. How are you different now? How do you show yourself to others? We know that many times you want to clap, applaud, dance in the face of those that did not win, but that is not what you do. The way that you accept is through your own transmissions of love. Bring those to those. Bring your transmissions, your frequencies of love to those who do not understand. Be of light. Be of light. And that is who you are.
Another related question. A lot of us are feeling deep relief today in the US with the outcome of the election. But in this time that humanity is raising its frequency, can we expect to continue on this trajectory, as some may feel that they can relax and things go back to normal? But normal involved lots of deep manipulation and control. Can we continue to dismantle these unequal systems under a gentler government? Under Trump, Black Lives Matter finally resonated globally as ever before. Do we lose these great breakthroughs?
No. This is a time of relief, a time of celebration. However, you have a great deal of work to do, all of you. Not only within this earth plane, but you are all in your own right light workers. You have a responsibility to enliven, to enlighten all of those that are still asleep. Now, what we mean by this is simply to give your light and love to those who do not see you as a light being. Remember, you can always give your message to whomever you choose, but it is up to the soul to receive it. But continue to give your messages of light and love. And in that way, you will enhance the consciousness of this planet and of whom you all are in this earth plane. That is the most important thing that you must continue to do. Continue to grow your societies of light. Continue to grow the groups of light workers. Work together. Do not work apart. Be of love. Even those that show you violence, still be of love. And that is much harder to act upon, isn't it?
Mm.
It is easier to say these things, but it is more difficult to act upon them. And this is where the work must be done. And this is where it comes from you now. Show them that you are of higher light vibrations, if you understand what we mean.
By how we respond to situations.
That is correct. And always continue to stay in these vibrations and frequencies. Now you have a chance to really go further. Expand yourselves now.
Suzanne wants to know if we manifested the goddess Kali to bring the pandemic to create the change that we need.
1 second, please.
So often when they say 1 second, they're shifting energies and bringing forth other energies collectively or independently to answer the question. And sometimes goddesses do come forth, as some of you know.
Kali will not come forth.
Oh, thank God.
But we are literally speaking about this question. There is no one god or goddess that brings disease upon your planet.
It's a collective consciousness.
Remember who you are. If there's any one individual, one energy, then the energy is of all of you. No one wishes harm upon you. Only you can wish that upon you. Remember, your actions have consequences.
Cause and effect.
That is correct. So if you wish to know who upon you, Well, there's no one that brought a viral infection upon you. It is simply you. The consciousness, the collective consciousness of humanity brings it upon you. But as it brought this viral infection upon you, it will also show you a way to connect again with each other in a different form. And that's happening right now. You're all connecting together in a field, a resonance field of love. And you must continue to do that. There is no one cause, but it is a accumulation of consciousness that brings these viral infections, as you call them, into your consciousness. Just as you brought it here, you can also rid yourself of it or decrease its potency within this frequency. And you are doing that now. I see, Gaia, that you are.
Somebody just asked me for the link, so who doesn't have it? Okay. All right, we're back. Okay. The 5D shift that is coming, can you speak to that?
5D shift. Five D shift, 5-dimensional shift. 5, 5, 5. 1 second.
Okay. No more. I think. You're going to bring through our friends?
No.
Okay. We have galactic energies and beings on our team that sometimes come forth to talk about this shift in consciousness and what it means.
Let me ask all of you a question. Why is it that there are so many now who are able to channel? So many now that have psychic abilities. So many now that are healing with their hands. Why is it that your consciousness has so many human beings connecting in other ethers, other dimensional realms like never before? Why is that, do you think, Gaia? Well, there's a reason for it. If you call it a 5-dimensional shift, then that's okay also. But we would like to call it an infinite shift. And when we say infinite, we mean in an energy verse of energy that is infinite. And now you, all of you, as human beings, are able to do that more now than ever before. The question is why? Well, there is no one particular answer, but we will tell you this. As a species, human beings, Homo sapiens sapien, and we'd like to say sapien again, knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Believe this or not, your beings are evolving as they are supposed to. You are not moving backwards, you are moving forward as you should. And as you continue to move forward, you are becoming more conscious, more psychic, more multidimensional than ever before. As your technology evolves, and it's evolving very quickly, so does your consciousness. Continue to do that. Continue. Now, we're not saying that by the end of this century that you will be connecting with all life forms. That won't be the case, but continue to be on your path of enlightenment.
So as we do with our guides and spirits, can we also blend and get downloads from our ascended masters as well? If you ask. Remember human free will. We must ask for support and connection if we want support.
If
and
you
connection.
ask, it is very simple. You will receive it. You simply need to focus your energy upon it. It is through your own intentions that you create your own universe. You create who you are in this particular dimensional realm. There is nothing that you can't do. We're here simply to remind you of who you are. You can do whatever you desire. You can create your own miracles. Miracles do happen, but they happen through you, and they happen through your own thoughts and the way you perceive yourself. Perceive yourself as being only light and love, and then you will see the miracles happen in front of your own eyes. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a practical example of how healing can happen between a so-called human healer and someone who's being healed of a threatening disease, and how that in the field of the healer and that the field of the receiving must be in alignment. Do you want to talk about that?
Yes. In order to be a healer, and you all are, you must match your frequency to the one who is receiving the healing. That takes practice. But these are the things that a man did. He was able to match his frequency directly with the one receiving the healing, and so it was done. He did not question it. He simply knew. Yes, yes, yes.
He
yes.
saw the healing is already done, complete.
That is correct. Remember, see your healing as complete. See it already done. And that's how you manifest. Very good.
So Diane wants to know, was there a reason it ended up being Joe Biden out of all the candidates? Was he chosen for this moment because of his empathy and compassion to help bring us together during a very tough time?
You ask a lot of political earth questions, don't you?
Well, today is a pretty significant day, so bear with our humanness. We all want to know.
Yes. Very good.
It's on all of our minds and not just in the United States. I've been getting messages from all over the world this morning.
A human being goes through many trials and tribulations. You can become sick. You can be on your deathbed. You can contemplate suicide. You can lose members of your family in ways that you feel completely devastated. All experiences are a perception. So you ask about Mr. Biden. Why? Why him of all people? And we will say to you this: why not? Isn't that what your consciousness, collective, wanted in the first place? A more kind, gentle, respectful, and loving government. Well, we'll say unto you, who better than a man that has the experience of what it is to see things in a different way. He has lost many things, yet he sees his experiences as being in a positive manner, the good for all. So, but remember, your consciousness does this. You are the drivers of what occurs in this earth realm.
In this dimension.
Yes, within this dimensional plane. If you desire love, then that's what you will have. If you desire hate, then that is what you will have. So we say this to all of you again. Stay in this dimensional frequencies of love, and that is what you will receive. We are pleased that you have decided to have an individual of love demonstrating who you are as a people within this particular country that you refer to as the United States. Let his energy and let your energies now have a ripple effect throughout the earth realm, and let it affect all those that see you as a beacon of light, not just you as a people, but your country as well. You have a responsibility now to show others all around this planet of what you, a United States citizen, is truly made up of. That is of the highest consciousness. So you see, you still have a responsibility to others, not only to yourself, but others around this planet.
And humility, and showing humility is going to be part of that.
That is
So,
correct.
rather than anger. Brianna did not know that you had gotten COVID. So she's recovering from COVID and noticing how different she feels. She says, I recently heard a doctor on a podcast suggesting that the virus is an upgrade for our bodies, mind, and spirit. Is that true? Can you share the value of this virus on us as individuals? Of course, it's affecting different people in different ways.
An upgrade. I like that. We like that. We like that perspective. And we'll tell you why. You decide on how you want to view any disease. What is the meaning of it? What is the purpose of this viral infection? Well, one of the purposes for this viral infection was for you all to wake up and literally become closer together as a human family. We understand that there have been thousands and thousands of human beings that have gone back to source energy and now are coming back again to be reborn as what you refer to as 5-dimensional beings. So to answer these other questions, all of those individuals that you see pass, die, well, they really didn't die. They're just being reborn again into humanity to raise the consciousness even higher. Isn't that a miracle in and of itself, Gaia? Mm-hmm. You see.
So what is the difference between those who have chosen to die of the virus versus get through it and live in higher consciousness and way of being after recovering? Or is it the same?
Those who are being reborn again are the individuals that will be of a very high light frequency, and that if they choose, they will be able to connect to consciousness, the ethers, as you call them, with a mere thought if they choose. Those that have gotten and received the viral infection, you decide on how you desire to present yourselves. Where do you want to stay? In which aspect of life, in which realm do you desire to be in after having received this viral infection? How do you see your life now? How do you see yourself now?
How do you teach now? How do you heal now?
Exactly. You see, you all have free will to choose as you want. No one can tell you what to do. Only your soul tells you what the soul does. If you have gotten a viral infection of COVID, then we applaud you and say, congratulations. Now heal yourself. And as you heal yourself, heal others as well. This is the true idea of love, through healing of others.
So Anne wants to know, if we come into this dimension as whole and complete, how does ancestral healing work? Were they not complete too?
Yes, they were complete. And you are complete. But you have to remember who you are. If you continue to focus on incompleteness and not being whole, then that is what you will receive. See yourself as being complete. Your ancestors are a part of your soul. These are the shadows of whom you are at this time. But you can do more than just focus upon the incompleteness of whom you are. Focus on the oneness of spirit, the oneness of goddess energy, the oneness of God, the oneness of source. Do you understand these things? Focus on only the highest and best aspects of whom you are in this lifetime.
Can you speak to her about how the ancestral healing works? The forward, backward, in all dimensions as we heal ourselves.
As you heal yourselves, you heal the ancestors of what or of whom you are made as well. And how does that work? Stay in the vibrational patterns of love, light, energy, as you're doing now. The more you do that, the easier it becomes. It's like an exercise, a meditation practice. The more you are there, the more you will connect. The more you connect, the more you will stay within these vibrational patterns of love.
So in
and
other
light.
words, the more that you're in this field of resonance of love, like the group that we're in here now, the collective group of 20 or so of us, is a collective consciousness of love. And being in that vibrational, that collective vibrational energy makes it easier for us to meditate, connect, and to heal.
Let me ask all of you a question. What type of music do you desire to surround yourself with? You know what makes you feel good, comfortable, and calm. What type of food makes you feel enlivened, enbrightened, elucid? You understand what we mean. Whom are the people that you desire to frequent, to be around? You understand what we mean. This is how you continually enliven your DNA structures. And this is how you bring light to your ancestors and heal them.
And light to your shadows and your
As you
traumas.
heal yourself, you heal your ancestors. As your ancestors become healed, they become and they start to heal you as well. Constantly is moving and vibrating, undulating in a form of healing. Let the healing begin.
Did that make sense, Annalie? And then Mel wants to know, she says that she's a healer and feels that she does so with the angels. Is that possible, as they are such high vibrational beings? Sending us love. Thank you. Sending you love too. We work with the angelic realm as well. So
The angelic realm. Let's speak to you a little bit about those beings. There are no beings that are higher or lower. There are some beings, however, that do not leave the light, if you will. They don't venture very far away from it. Angelic realms are very special light beings that are here to assist you. They do not reincarnate. They will not come into human beings or any species for that matter to have an experience. But what they will do is this: if you call upon them and focus your energies upon them, they will heal through you and with you. So if you believe and have the intention that angels are a part of your healing aura, then they will be there for you. We can assure you of this. And we wish that all of you call upon the angelic realms as well. They are here to assist you in whatever way you desire.
And this is coming from, at least from the perspective of us, someone who didn't believe in angels, what, 7, 8 years ago?
Well, at least you didn't, but we did.
I even wrote an article about how absurd it was that I was writing an article about angels.
Blasphemy, we say. Isn't that a miracle?
Yes, and angels do sing, Mel. It's crazy, but they really do. It's true.
They do sing, and they'll try to sing through all of you. They try to sing through Anthony too, don't they?
Yeah, they can't really sing through Anthony. Because Anthony can't sing.
We can only use what you have available.
Oh, Yahara says sense line. There's someone else on this call. I will not call her out, but she also went through a big struggle with Lyme. So sense line, she's been struggling with chronic fatigue and has been healing for 18 years. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. From severe trauma from this life and others, including the Holocaust. My understanding is unresolved trauma has impacted my sleep rhythms and energy level and compromised immune system. Will I ever get this health pattern resolved? This fall, I'm going into a deep trauma healing. Suggestions. So do you want me to put her energy on the screen so you know who she is?
If you wish.
Okay. Is that okay? If we do that? Okay. I'm just going to pin you so they can focus on your energy.
1 second, please.
She's got a heart behind her.
1 second, please. Know me, soul. Know my energy. Know my love. I am the one you refer to as Yeshua, Jesus, Isa, Isha. My name is unimportant, but my energy is of most importance to you. You call upon my energy, and I will heal you. I will be your healing energy. Now, 1 moment.
Allow yourself to receive the healing.
Let wings be put upon you now, so that you may fly even higher, angel.
Mm.
1 second, please. 1 second.
So energies are shifting now.
I am Gabriel, it is good to see you again. I am here to give you all messages and all of you healing energies, that you are a part of us as we are a part of you. Only ask upon and you will receive. Continue to heal yourselves and continue to heal others. The message of whom you are is that you are God incarnate. We are here to assist all, whichever or any angel that you decide to call upon, we will come to you willingly. We will heal through you. We desire this as well. I am Gabriel. I am a messenger of God energy, and I am always here to assist and be with you. May love only be who you are in this lifetime. We are here now to heal. There are others that are coming. 1 second, please.
Who's coming?
1 second, please.
Sometimes I can tell. Most of the time I can tell. But this one I'm not sure. It's your souls that decide who come through, by the way, not us. You're literally, your energy frequencies are calling the energies forward for what you need at this time.
Do not see us as something separate from you. We are what you refer to as extraterrestrial energies. We are nothing more than your family and cousins. We are Palladian energies at this time connecting with you through your DNA structures. We are here to assist you as well as you move along your ascension process. As your consciousness becomes one with ours, you will begin to be able to connect with us even easier and within the dimensional realms of your own universe and multiverse. Do not have fear, but only have love within your hearts, have love within your consciousness. We are Palladian energies, and we are here to assist you on your journeys into whom you will eventually become. And that is a part of this amazing galactic family.
There's 2 people here who are still lingering with Lyme disease suffering. There's a woman whose family member took his life a week ago. Can you send some specific healing to their fields?
We are doing this now. 1 second.
So the galactic energies work literally through our DNA, our quantum DNA fields, opposed to our auric fields. So the angelic realm and the other spiritual energies that we work with, including the ascended masters, will work through your auric field. They're literally working through your quantum DNA collective consciousness.
We are only here now to assist your DNA as it becomes lighter, enlivened. We are here. We are more than only Palladian energy. We are also what you refer. We can only assist you if your soul allows it. We give you our energies so that you may continue to heal. It has been our honor and privilege to be in your presence. Souls, thank you. Others come now. 1 second.
Wow. It's crowded over here. Usually we don't have this many energies come through in a short period of time. You guys must be calling for it. when Syrian energy comes through, it's so strong that usually Anthony's field can't hold it for very long.
I am Miriam of Magdala. It is always an honor to see all of you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you, Renee, for having me again. And I will see you later on this evening. Let me say something to all of you. You are some of the most brave or the bravest souls there are, for you are here. And this is a monumental time, as you call it. Use all of the energy now that's coming to you and use this to heal not only yourselves, but to heal others. When you heal others, you heal yourself. That was our message with Yeshua as well. Remember, you are the God and you are the goddess. There's nothing separating you from that. And gods and goddesses are simply manifestations of your own energies. Use these gods and goddesses for you. They are willing to be there as well. The angelic realm is waiting for you. Your galactic family is waiting for you as well. The elementals are here to be used so you may heal Gaia again.
So if you have a connection to anything earth related, right? Shamanism and connecting to trees and roots, these are energies that you literally can bring into your field and utilize for healing.
Whatever you decide to connect lifetime, and then go with it and allow it to open you up to whom you truly are. And as I like to say, your authentic self. Your authentic self is nothing more than the energy of who you are, of all of you. You are the lightest of lights. You have to remember that. I'm here to remind all of you of these things. And I'm also here to tell a story as well.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm working through all of you in one capacity or another. Believe me, I am here to stay.
There is a question about healing. Can we do that before your story?
My story is you. Go ahead.
So Kat wants to know, if I heard you guys correctly, you said in order to heal others to match my frequency to theirs.
Yes.
Would that look like meeting them where they're at in their own understanding of who they are? And would I still maintain my own high vibration while at the same time matching theirs? Great.
Wonderful.
Great question.
Pregunta.
Yes.
Domanda.
Very good question.
So, Kat. What a beautiful name that is. Now, you're precisely correct here. Remember, anytime you do any healing, you must become grounded and you must know your own light, and that is the highest light. But in order to heal, you must have a up and down vibrational pattern that's able to match that particular frequency. You must go where that frequency is in this lifetime. And if that frequency is at a much lower vibration, then that's where you must go. But we tell this, and I'll tell you this specifically. Be careful how low you go.
Yeah.
Now, there are some of you that are going to be able to heal others at very low frequencies. And I say, bravo, bravissimo, because that is what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime.
I mean, shamanic healing sometimes has to go to some pretty dark places.
That is correct. And if you need to go to that dark place, remember who you are first and foremost, that you are of light energy, and that's all you are. But then you go into that dark area, and that's where you. Now, this is not easy, but it does take practice. And I know that it takes practice because I had to do it with Yeshua multiple times. But when you are done healing, make sure you cleanse yourself well, and then be with others that are of light as well. You must regenerate your auric field, and you must regenerate as well your DNA structures. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you're going to go there, you must regenerate as well.
Yeah, I think that's what happens with a lot of healers is that they get kind of into this cycle of healing and they don't replenish themselves, or they don't realize that maybe, I hate to use the word attachments, but that there was an energy field that affected their own aura. Do you want to speak to that?
Anytime you go into an auric field that is far less than your own, all energies are attracted to light energies. The lighter you become, the higher frequency, the greater the amplitude, the closer to source energy, you will attract everything to yourself. And I do mean everything. So this is when you must know who you are, and you must know how to regenerate your energy as well. It's not easy to go to these low vibrational patterns and to heal. But if you are drawn to do that, then please do so.
Yeah, it's kind of like when we had to deal with the haunted house situation a couple of weeks ago, right? Where, you know, when they say remember who you are, it's remember that your focus, your intention, and your state of being and mind from all places is of light, love, and source energy. That's what you need to focus on, because if you don't stay there, you can be dragged in to these lower fields where you don't want to stay. You go there to heal, but you don't stay there and you don't attract that into your field. Does that make sense? Do you want to explain it how Yeshua did the healing with Lazarus as a way of explaining how he matched his vibration at a soul level and called the healing forward? Or maybe another example? Because I think this is really the most profound teachings that we've had.
The soul must first be open to healing. If the soul is not open to receiving the healing energy, it will not heal. That is the first thing that you must know.
That's why you're not responsible, and those Reiki and other energy practitioners know this in your training, that you are not responsible for the outcome. That's for you too, Patrick.
Yes, that is correct.
I mean, you're not responsible for, you're the vessel in which is there to assist the healing and to be the vacuum, but you're not responsible.
The only one that is truly responsible for the healing is the soul itself. The soul must heal the soul. The soul judges the soul. Your healing light is there to remind them who they are and that they can be healed if they choose. But you must always replenish your auric field after you heal. Whatever it takes for you to do that, only you know that. But you must replenish. You must revive yourself again. That is very, very important. Isn't it?
Yes.
So if you're going to work in a shamanic way of healing, then do so. But always know how to replenish your energies. Remember who you are. It doesn't matter in which energy field you're working. Always replenish for you. This is how you will cleanse others as well.
Well, and that's why every single spiritual tradition and sage and mage in history talk so much about the importance of integrating purification as part of a spiritual process. So Yogananda spoke of this, Yeshua, Buddha, Muhammad, all of them spoke about this essential need to purify. And I think as healers, we always need to remember that.
Purification is one of the most important aspects of whom you are as a soul. You must constantly purify yourself, especially if you're healing through light and love. Mm-hmm. You need to be pure of light and love so that it will come through your auric field. It comes through your DNA structures. It comes through the multiverse of who you are so that you may heal others.
Through the quantum field.
That is correct.
So Mel wants to know any advice to developing more strongly the connection to guides.
First, you must have the intention of whom your guides are. Feel it. You must sit with it. And I can't stress more than enough to sit. And sitting is probably one of the most difficult things for you to do. Just sit. Whatever it takes, sit, focus your energy on whom your guides are, and they will come.
Yeah, and especially in the beginning, don't be fragmented with it. So, in other words, if you're connected to these three angels and these two goddesses and whatever it happens to be, sit and focus on one energy and one guide first, or a couple of guides first, because that's really what it takes to get that frequency match.
This is why we sent, or Anthony and Renee's soul have accepted so gracefully that they would receive everything. Now, the reason they receive everything is because they have chosen to do so. But we are trying to tell you this, and I want to tell you these things as well, that simply sit, meditate upon it, and feel yourself literally being lifted, escaping into these energies. Better yet, that these energies are becoming part of your auric field.
There's no separation.
No.
They're part
and
of you.
You will feel it because you desire to. You will feel the physical sensations of what you call goosebumps. You will feel your head becoming light and dizzy, and that's okay. When that occurs, remember who you are. When you feel energy coming into your ears, sounds, frequencies, that too is okay. If you start to shake and shimmy, that too is okay.
Advice. This is simply merely saying that as you start to connect to other dimensions, have awakening, a Kundalini awakening, or opening energetically, that some of the physical signs can show up as goosebumps, as shimmering and
tinnitus.
shaking. Tinnitus in the ears. We both have that.
Kundalini awakening.
But it doesn't mean don't get yourself checked out, right? So we're not advocating for that. We're simply saying that is part of an awakening process.
Is a part of the ascension, part of the enlivening, part of the whatever process you want to call it. I like to say it's the process of remembering again who you are. Your soul is literally lighting up again like a Christmas tree, if you will. And you are putting light on every single little pine needle that had forgotten who it was.
Yeah, if you imagine yourself a tree with pine needles on it, they use this analogy a lot. Imagine that each pine needle is a different illumination of your soul, or your soul's representation in a lifetime, or the expression of what it wants to be in a lifetime. And so when you're lighting up those pine needles, you're literally accessing all of the knowledge from all of these lifetimes from your ancestors that you can bring into this dimensional reality.
I know there are a lot of beings out there that are channeling my energy as well, and that's okay. And I encourage all of you to ask for my guidance as well, and to channel, and I will come and I will assist you. You may feel strange, but I will be there.
Patrick says, who works with patients who are dying in hospice, as you know, and is crossing over, he's moved to send energy. It feels as though there is a change, a healing, but not a change in their condition. It feels like it helps them pass on more comfortably, usually with less medications. Can you comment?
Yes.
Yes.
Times the medications that are administered to those who are crossing over are there to aid them in physical pain. But when you are aiding them in physical pain as well, you are dulling the senses. And I understand why that is. Believe this or not. It would be much better if you did not have to dull the senses so much. Because when they are crossing over, as you call it, becoming one again with whom they truly are, there is a sense of forgetfulness of whom they truly are. However, when there is energy such as yours, Dr. Patrick, you are literally allowing them to remember whom they are through all of the dullness. And as what you do is you are bringing light again into their soul so that they can recognize who they are at the point of death, as you call it. I call it life because they're coming back to life again.
So you're assisting in the transition so there's less fear for them.
Yes, exactly. You are giving them light where there was no light before. So continue to do that. And I applaud you for all of these things that you're doing. Well done. We need more of yous around. I believe we are coming to an end.
Almost. We have 2 more questions.
Yes,
Okay, because we started late. Remember, we started late.
I do remember that.
So, can we say enliven or charge? I feel purify has such a loaded connotation in the negative, like calling women unpure, historically speaking.
Purify.
Yeah,
To make clean.
Yeah, so purification was the word typically used from spiritual traditions across time. Sometimes it did have a negative connotation. It's funny because in our advanced course, which we're kicking off in January, we're going to have a whole in-depth section on what purification really means across all aspects of it, from meditation to purifying through thought, through the physical piece of it, the health, well-being, and diet piece of it. So there's many, many aspects of what purification means, but I hear you for sure.
You decide on what you want to call the purification process: a cleansing, a purge, an enlivening, an ascension, an awakening, whatever you want to call it.
But it's mental, it's spiritual, and it's also physical, right? What we put into our body, we eat from a
What
box.
you put into your energetic body is directly proportional to what your soul is going to become as well. Remember, both soul and energetic body work together, don't they?
The physical and the energetic, right? Feed off each other. So the physical body's not healthy, it affects the energetic body. If the energetic body is healthier, it affects the physical body. So if you guys watch Gaia channel or any of that, you've probably heard some of the bioenergy healers and practitioners talking about our energy field that runs anywhere from 10 to 26 feet around us and can be much even thicker than that. The stronger and the larger your energy field is around you, the more protection you have from things like coronavirus.
That is correct.
So that energy body needs to be nurtured, purified, enlivened, or whatever word that you're comfortable with, but they do play off each other.
Each one affects the other directly.
Yeah.
Well said, Gaia.
Thanks, guys. You're good teachers.
Yes.
I listen to you every day.
It's taking
Potential clients' faces, how awful they feel, and their urgent need in order to incite them to become clients. Interesting. I guess we don't read that stuff. It doesn't resonate with me. I prefer to model my peace, safety, oneness to be a model and alternative, and to say the healing work with empowerment and raise others' pain to hook them. Is not how I speak, behave, or attract. Your perspective, please.
Why do you need my perspective?
That's a really great question.
You
though.
already know the answer, don't you?
Yeah.
You use your intuition, and your intuition is correct.
Yeah.
Don't use the pain of others as a means to sell yourself. sell yourself on who you are, and that is of love energy first.
And being a beacon of light.
That
It's
is
interesting
correct.
because we are working here in saying, oh, if you self-publish and you don't sell 20,000 copies in the first 9 months, no publisher will ever look at you again with it.
Don't allow that energy into your energy field.
So so you're going to see through this holistic and ascension process. I'm already starting to see it.
It is time for me, Miriam of Magdala, and for your ascended masters to leave at this
To
time.
come back through. Okay.
Yes. For all of this, you are connected to all of us. Whomever you desire to be, that is who we are for you. If you desire to connect to your galactic family, then they will come. You already have everything available to you, your own DNA structure, and within your own auric fields. You are complete, you are whole, and you are above all things love. You are truly the space and time that connects the energy verse, the multiverse, your universe to all things. There is no separation between you and source, universal consciousness. You are that. You are space, you are time. You are the space-time continuum that you always speak about in your science. And with that, I will leave, and with that, we will leave. Remember, we speak as one,
Okay.
as you should as
So
well.
the ascended masters will come back.
We are your ascended masters. We are you. Remember, we are the ascended masters, but you too are. You are the ascended masters. We're here to tell you that. That's why we tell you there's no separation between us and you. Be of love. Be humble. Remember, be humble with your messages now, especially.
Especially with this election result, right?
Humble and humility.
And of love and light. So Anthony's now going to come back in. So maybe we'll get some insights from Anthony after he comes back through.
We simply just step back a little bit. We take our light and just lower it a little bit. That's all. So that Anthony's soul may become a bit brighter.
So in other words, they step back. They always say they never fully disappear though.
No, we don't ever disappear.
I think you need a new purple shirt. It's like a hole coming. Our humanness. Our humanness. Okay, so they're now leaving and Anthony will be back as well. He gets so heavy during this process. It's good that we're sitting. It's like dead weight, actually. You back?
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! How fun that was in the end. After that, like, interesting start. Interesting start. So, wow. Thank you so much, everyone. What a really, really great questions. I'm going to stick it here so we can see everybody's faces.
I'm going to see if I can put my glasses on again. There we go.
Yay.
Wow.
So we
Thank
can
you,
see
everybody. Those are great questions.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah. So we'll probably do a couple more of these. We sort of are feeling to do a few more of these in the coming months as we go into winter. And we're also going to be we're going to be doing our advanced course starting in January. Yay. She's going to run for 6 weeks. And then we haven't officially announced this yet, although we're going to do 50. We're going to channel 50 goddesses in 2021.
Really?
50. So, we'll post, I just put the 2 links where we'll post all of that. The first link is where we're going to post all of our courses that we'll be doing in 2021. And the second link is our advanced course.
And for all the male energies out there.
And we are going to do an all men's course. We're working
Yes.
on it. And Patrick, I need to follow up with you because we're going to do a test bed of it soon.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably do that, at the beginning of the year as well.
Yeah.
So an all men's course is coming. Yes, you can still join the angel class next week.
Yes.
So we are in the middle of 2 courses, and if you just want to sign up for 1 or 2, since there's only 2 left, you can totally do that. Absolutely. We can just prorate it or whatever. I guess it would be $22 a class.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys did want to do that, just email me. And I think this is no. We've only done 1 angel class.
We only done 1 angel. So
we've only done
3,
1 angel class. That's
Right.
right. So there's 3 angel classes left,
and 2 goddess courses.
which will be the next 2 Saturdays, and then we skip a week because of Thanksgiving, and then it will be the first weekend of December.
Yes.
So that's for the angel class at 11 a.m. East Coast time. We don't know all the angels we're still going to do. We're definitely going to channel Metatron because it's a really powerful energy and one of the favorite angels that we channel. And then for the remaining goddesses, we have Shakti and who else?
Oh God, I forgot their name.
Help me, Bhavna, our name. Really
it's
powerful.
coming at right. It's coming.
I don't know.
blocking
Whoever's
it
in
out.
our goddess class and remembers who we're channeling, let us know. But we've done Paley so far, and we did Hecate.
Yeah.
There will be recordings available if you miss one. Yes. So, yes, we can do the text. I don't see why not. No problem there. So I think we can do that. But questions on anything else, let us know. We're here for you guys. If weird stuff comes up. Oh, and if you're not in our, even though I'm not a, we do have a private group. And so we just use it for that. If you are not part of it, and you can share things there too. So anyway, if you're not part of our Facebook group, feel free to come on over to that. And then I guess that's all. But anything that comes up for you, if you're having meltdowns, just email us.
You can melt down with us.
You can melt down with us. We're here for your support. We're totally here for you.
Or have a good drink.
Have a good glass of wine.
Good glass of wine.
Yeah, we are going to open a nice bottle of Amarone tonight.
Yes.
To celebrate.
Looking forward to that.
Yay. So we love you all. Thank you so much for your wonderful questions.
Thank you for being here.
Make sure the initial recording didn't stay on Facebook. Oh, I don't know how to do that. All right. I might text you about that, Cheris, because I'm not sure if I know how to take that off.
We never had a Zoom bomb before.
Yeah, we never had.
That's
but I'll check it. I'll check it and see. That's a good suggestion, right?
Yeah.
That was a little weird. Yeah, that was really weird. So anyway, we love all of you.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend and whatever. And hopefully we'll see some of you on the goddess or angel courses that we're doing. So
Yay.
Yay. Bye.
Bye-bye now. Love you.
We love you. And we're still live here. You can end stream there if you want. We're still live.
Thank you,
here
YouTube.
on
And we're going to
Instagram.
end right now.
We are still live on Instagram. Can we actually take questions here? How to sign up? Oh, well, it's just finished. So, but I guess we could take questions, although I'd love to learn to channel witchy kind of woman. Email me. Oh, is White Buffalo? I can't see the question. Yes, we have channeled White Buffalo Woman.
Yes.
We have channeled White Buffalo Woman, actually. So we channeled her, and she is definitely one of our guides. an amazing goddess, in fact, an amazing goddess. So,
Yeah, it's a beautiful energy.
so anyway, yes, I'm going to put in the text in the comment field.